quick video here looking at some notation that comes up in exam questions that you might be a little bit unfamiliar with. Here I've got two algebraic fractions questions, and these are very, very routine things to do. However, this bit here and this bit here in the two exam questions frequently throw people, and folks tend to worry about, oh, what does that mean? How does that change how I answer the question? The long and short of it is that does not affect how you answer the question. So when you have been asked to write this as a single fraction, this bit here does not change what you do. So you're still needing to find a common denominator for your two fractions. Same for the other one. When you are trying to subtract these fractions from one another, this does not change what you do. You're still looking for a common denominator so you can subtract them. What these highlighted bits are is they're basically rules that we'll have in maths. With numbers, you're allowed to do pretty much whatever you want with numbers. However, there is one rule that you must always follow. You must never, ever divide by 0. That gives what is known as an undefined result. And basically all that's happening in these exam questions is they are saying A can stand for any number, because that's how algebra works. A could stand for any number, but it is not allowed to equal 0. Because if we were to swap A for a 0, we would get this. We would get 3 divided by 0, which is undefined. It doesn't make sense. And we've got 2 divided by 0, which doesn't make sense. But given this question has got nothing to do with plugging numbers in, it doesn't affect what we're doing. The same thing's happening with this one. Here we're saying x is not allowed to equal -2, and x is not allowed to equal 4. Because if we were to plug those values in, let's plug the -2 in to begin with. You'd have 4 over -2 plus 2, take away 3 over -2 minus 4, is 4 over nothing. Take away 3 over minus 6. Now this bit's fine, but here we're dividing by 0. We've got an undefined fraction. So you're not allowed to do that. And the same thing happens when we plug in the 4. We end up with 4 over 4 plus 2 minus 3 over 4 minus 4, which gives us 4 over 6, no problems there, minus 3 over 0. 3 divided by 0, undefined. So we don't need to worry about it in terms of answering these questions, but that is what these mean. Okay? It'd be very easy for us to say, just ignore them, but given that we're trying to teach you to understand what's going on here, I figured it was useful to give you a quick explanation as to what these little phrases mean. But long and short, don't worry about them. You can ignore them in these exam questions.